Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Achara Kirk.
What's up, peeps?
And we're continuing on with Cobra Kai Season 3, Episode 5 this time. And first off, apologies to those of you who are waiting for each of these Cobra Kai reactions. There has been days between some of these as we shoot them as quickly as we can, but Achara and I run more than one channel. Most of you watching probably already know that. But to the 5,000-6,000 of you who have been consistently watching these Cobra Kai reactions, just want to say thanks for coming back and apologies for it being delayed at all. So if you're watching this on YouTube, as I've mentioned before in previous reactions, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction, as we are only allowed to show 5 minutes of picture-in-picture. If you'd like to see our entire reaction uncut, uninterrupted, then head over to patreon.com/Jaby Koay and you can watch the entire reaction, but you'll have to have a Netflix account and open up the show in an adjacent window because we can't show you the whole thing picture-in-picture. But we will give you a 3-2-1 countdown sync to make it easier for you to sync up the reaction with the show. All right, here we go. Okinawa.
I always thought her hair was kind of funky.
Why?
In the scene. Like too many tendrils. Otherwise, it's beautiful. Here he comes.
Cross the bridge, I get out. No, we fight to death.
Whoa.
Remember film? Like grain was looking cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm cutting out a lot of the fight.
Yes. Yes.
He's gonna do the crane right now.
This is not the Crane movie. That was Karate Kid 1.
Live or die, man. Die.
Looking good, dude.
He's got his fists ready.
Let's go, Speed Racer.
But also, no, I was just gonna say, like, who gave them the why are they wearing like the same type of shirts?
So, why is he even here? I called him. Did you forget about that time we fought to the death?
What the hell is happening?
I have to go. What? You can't leave me alone here with this guy. I have errands to run. Daniel-san ni machi o anai-shite moraimasu ka? Domo.
Wow. Now this is the Okinawa I remember. Mr. Miyagi taught me everything he knew.
Oh. So you know everything, huh?
Well, I'm not.
This
What?
way.
What bug has he got up his butt?
What? What'd you say?
I said, what bug has he got up his butt? Like, he's so pissed about everything. Ooh, this is nice.
Wait a minute. This is a dojo.
Oh, and now we fight to the death.
This is crane technique. This is Miyagi-Do.
Your sensei's father taught my uncle. Sato taught me.
Wait. This is not for you.
He wouldn't keep any secrets from me.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.
Well, let us find out.
Oh, dang.
Sam, sorry I haven't been in touch. Just having a hard time.
Whoops.
Oh, you're such a dick.
Hope you don't lose anything important.
Why don't you just leave me alone, man?
That ain't ever gonna happen.
You just have to kick his ass. One time. Just one time. Just to let him know.
Why don't you be a good girl and grab us one of those bobbleheads?
What are you gonna do, Sam?
Now let us see how much you really know.
I don't know what you want.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
So, your sensei did not teach you everything.
Yeah, he's gonna do
sure
the
that was
crane
Miyagi-Do?
kick on your face.
Seemed like
Miyagi ancestors fought Japanese invaders. The only way to survive is to kill.
Why is this happening in this show?
You wanted more fighting.
I know I did.
It's like they heard you. Take some geriatric karate. I mean, they're not geriatric yet, but... Ha. Haja! Whoa.
What the hell?
Wow. Ah! Oh, jeez. Oh, Daniel-san. Oh, shit, not. What are you gonna do?
Joseph. Honk.
I'm glad you're having fun at my expense. What technique was that? My limbs were totally numb.
Secret of Miyagi pressure points. If an enemy insists on war, then you take away their ability to wage it. Eh?
Smart. Ah, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna take that
Can you teach me?
to the car dealership. Oh, what's going on?
She's crying.
Oh.
My ears are finally tuned to know when a girl is crying. So I can run.
Everything okay?
Just kidding.
I just have feelings I don't want him to see.
It's gonna get better, you know. He'll walk again.
For now, I'd just like to see him smile again. He should be out, carefree, having fun, not...
Sometimes she has emotions she doesn't want him to see.
Wait.
So she'll do it where everyone else can.
Yeah.
And with the
Can I borrow
window
Miguel for
open.
a few hours?
Oh. Here we go.
What do you want?
Payback.
Oh.
Oh, finally.
What's up?
Oh my god, are we gonna have multiple fight scenes? All the fights in this episode. Alright, just drop kick him. 3 against 1. You got this. Kapow!
Oh, shit.
Yeah!
Oh, damn.
Ooh! Oh. Dang. He's a big boy. Ah! Whoa.
Oh,
ouch.
damn.
Ouch. Ouch.
What was that? What? Oh, nice.
Ooh. I like the stuff on the wall. That's fun.
Why was he just walking around?
Oh. The 2 big boys. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh, the girl scratched her up, right?
Yep. Oh no. Now there's too many of them.
She's fierce.
She is fierce. Oh no. You can do this, Sam! Oh no. Dang. Oh gosh. They're severely outmatched.
No, please stop, Eli.
Oh god!
Your sensei is a man of great honor. I can only hope to be like him.
Scroll.
What?
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
You keep for your collection.
Although it doesn't get wet, does it?
Yeah, I know. Like, put it away. It's raining. It's old. Like you.
Should
Just
have had
kidding.
it in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, it's an artifact.
The way he was handling those scrolls earlier, I was like, golly, dude. Like, he's just like grabbing them and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, that
like,
looks old.
Calm down.
Nice try. Come back when he's 21. He'll be dead by then. He'll be dead already. Every day is a gift. But he's got a bucket list. Getting past that door is #1 on it. Hey, good luck, kid.
They're a strip club? Where are they?
Oh my god.
Another karate fight? What the hell were you thinking?
Mom. Oh, baby. I broke Dimitri's arm. I just wanted to show that we couldn't be bullied.
Sorry.
Why did you talk? I'm no snitch. Me neither.
Respect, yo.
Psych. I told him everything.
That's so cute. Ha ha! Oh,
Daniel-san.
ladies.
A friend of yours?
A friend of ours.
I'm sorry, I don't,
Miyagi's daughter.
It's been a long time since we met. I was a child then, and it was during a typhoon.
Yuna?
You remember?
Are you kidding me? How could I forget? Oh my... And your English is so perfect.
I work in international sales. Perfect English comes in handy.
Who do you work for?
Diona.
Senior Vice President of Sales for Doyona International. Like NTU said.
Can I buy you a drink?
I should hope so, Daniel-san. I'm about to save your business.
Oh. Oh.
Hello?
Mama Bear coming to kick ass. Don't step on the mat with your shoes.
Hey, Rambo. Kids are getting hurt. So call off your band of karate thugs or I'm going to the police.
You're a feisty one.
I like it.
Oh.
Shit what you like. And I'm shutting you down if it's the last thing I do.
You're lucky you're a lady.
That looked like she like really put her arm into it. Whack with the sword.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I was all the kid. Good night.
She's like, Miguel, why do you smell like booze?
Right.
Now what the hell is a tag?
Oh. Oh, shit. She looks great. Look at that.
Well, they're bringing her into the show.
Yeah. Let's bring all the people.
Wow, that flew by.
Yeah.
That was like a fast 40 minutes. That was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't quite 40 minutes, but yeah. That episode was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I really, really enjoyed that one. Like last episode, you were saying, where's all the fighting? Where's the karate? And then this time they're like, you want fights? Here's 3.
Right. Yeah, I liked what they did with this episode. It's come together nicely.
Yeah.
There was this philosophy he was supposed to learn through the martial arts thing.
Yeah.
But then it felt like that really had nothing to do with what his resolution was. The resolution was he got lucky.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was weird because I thought the lesson there for Daniel was going to be sometimes you got to strike first. Because, you know, the whole Cobra Kai motto is strike first, strike hard, right?
Yeah.
And then Miyagi-Do style is more about self-defense. And so it's not about attacking first. But yeah, it seemed like maybe that was the lesson. And then it was like, oh no, psych. Actually, your lesson, Daniel-san, is you reap the goodness that you put out into the world. Like, okay. But then I guess that was kind of the lesson for Robbie because...
Hold on. Actually, that turned out to be the lesson, I suppose, for his old arch nemesis as well. Because he spared him. He didn't kill him.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So because he spared his life...
he learned something new from him.
Yeah, which will be helpful, hopefully.
Well, he learned the martial arts technique. He got the scroll thingy. I mean, and he got introduced to the side of Japan that he missed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
Who knows what's in the scroll?
It's all flowy in nature. So
You know, like-
it makes some kind of sense.
That whole time when he was opening up that scroll, I just kept thinking of Kung Fu Panda. I just wanted him to be like,
It's funny you should
it
say
was
that.
you all along.
It's funny you should say that because when they first showed some of the, it was specifically with him and his old arch nemesis, whose name I can't remember, but they're looking over the valley, and he goes, "This is the Okinawa I remember," or he said something like that. The music cues there sounded just like Kung Fu Panda for a second. I was like, wait, what score is this? It sounds just like Kung Fu Panda. But anyway, it obviously there was no romantic thing as I had called out with.
No, I said that there wouldn't be.
No, I mean I thought there would be. That was what I was saying.
You were like, no, because their hands touched. I'm like, no.
I was confident that there was going to be some kind of thing, something. Like, come on,
No.
she's still rocking.
She's super
you know,
hot.
Even at 4,000 years old, she's still looking great.
Yep.
So, sorry. Just obviously, like in her, what, 50s?
Yeah, maybe.
So,
I don't know, 40s or 50s? I don't know. She looks great, though.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the fight scene in this one with him and his old arch nemesis, because it's like, I don't think they got any stunt doubles for this, for Daniel's son, for Ralph Macchio. It didn't look like they substituted him with anybody else. They definitely substituted the other guy with the stunt person to take the fall at one point. It was like clearly.
Didn't Daniel have a fall too?
If he did, it looked like he took that fall, but I couldn't tell. He looks like he's been out of practice for a while,
That's why I made the joke about the geriatric karate, because it just kind of felt like two old dudes fighting. But I know they're not that old. Like I felt bad after I said it, but
that's a joke.
While I was watching,
it's not like he's watching our reaction. Is he? Ralph Macchio doesn't give a shit about our reaction. So, but the thing about it is, he knows he's been out of the practice for a while. He hasn't been keeping up karate for all these years. He's just probably getting back into it for the show, and so he's doing what he can. And it's got kind of a funny look to it, but it's rough around the edges, and I enjoy that.
Yeah.
He's doing what he can. It's that coupled with like the good story that they have in this episode.
Yeah.
I'm wrapping my head around the idea that it just sort of fell in his lap, because I suppose that's just life. Sometimes life works out like that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't on this like trajectory to make that happen through this episode. It just happened, and that's not. I don't know. It's fine, I suppose. But just like from a writing structure standpoint, when you have like a main character who is, usually he's got objectives and he's moving towards those objectives. It's not and fail or succeed. It's by his efforts.
I get that, but it's also a cute way of tying in this story with the old story.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
that was
that's
really
fair.
sweet.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, yeah, certainly.
And it's a cute message as well, because, it's like you don't know what's going to happen, right? But you just put forth good in the world and it comes back to you.
Absolutely.
Especially when you need it the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the integration of all the old footage in this particular episode. I thought the introduction of his old arch nemesis was great, where he's pretending to be so rigid and so like angry.
So angry.
And she's just playing along. I mean, I knew there had to be some kind of a catch. I knew there, but his when he decided to honk his nose, and then he started laughing. I wish that he was able to deliver a much stronger guffaw out of that, because it was like, it felt a little bit anticlimactic because he didn't laugh hard enough. You know what I mean?
But I mean,
it's
he
not
made
really
me laugh,
It's not really in
so-
the Japanese style to like, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's racist. If you go to a movie in Japan, they're not like clapping and whatnot like they do over here. Like,
and now because of COVID, you can't even scream on a roller coaster. So
it's very like conservative,
very
right?
reserved.
Very reserved.
Yeah.
But I just was hoping for a guffaw from him to make me laugh. But yeah.
Well, it worked on me, so
yeah, sure.
I laughed for all of us.
I'm enjoying this relationship with Johnny and Miguel, and him trying his darndest to get him to walk again, and taking that responsibility. I'm really digging that, and the acting in there. Obviously it's not like anywhere near like I don't know. It's not like Oscar Isaac or whatever, right?
Right.
Or anyone who's like of high caliber, but it's got heart.
It's fun.
And that's what's great. I mean, it's got a lot of heart to it, and I'm feeling the relationship there and his effort. Even the way he when he helped Miguel, and then she was like, thank you, and then he sort of just walked away to go into his apartment to look at Facebook on the computer, right? The way he walked away, it's just like you see him just trying to be a good person.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that, where the show's taken his character.
The stuff with Robbie, what I was saying earlier was it seems like he kind of got that lesson that we thought that Daniel was going to get, where, he realized that this guy was never going to stop bugging him and was never going to stop giving him a hard time unless he just fought him once and for all. Mm-hmm. And then it was interesting, I guess, because I kind of expected it to be a situation where Robbie kicks his ass so hard that, he is, like, without a doubt, the winner. But it was kind of nice that it ended up being like, yeah, man, respect, Mm-hmm. You're not a snitch. I'm not a snitch. Like, can we just get along now? Now that we've, like, thrown down and just beat each other up.
Yeah.
And it was a fun fight as well.
It was cool, yeah.
Oh, you didn't like it?
It was cool.
Why?
Cool.
What?
It's just, there was just some things in there where I'm like, wow. So, okay, this fight is really chopped up, right? In terms of the shooting and editing. Because so like sometimes you have like 2 moves for a shot in order to give it a sense of artificial momentum.
Okay.
Which is really what any movie's doing, right? But the thing about it is, when you're shooting that way, it's shocking to me that you still can't have certain things look right. Like when the big dude threw him against the wall, and then he goes up to the wall and he kicks Robbie on the ground, and then he tries to throw a punch, and he clearly is punching way over his head. I'm like, what is it? It just sometimes it just looks goofy. Like there are instances where it looks really good, but see, like okay. You see right there where he kicks the dude and he flips onto the table and then he falls on the ground. Like that's 2 cuts for one action.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
So some of the things just look like they're set up. You know what I mean? Like this fight scene right here in the what is this?
In the laser tag.
In the laser
place.
tag room. It just it feels like a lot of okay. Now you move. Now I move. Now you dodge. Now I swing. It's a lot of that kind of stuff.
A little bit. No, but like I didn't like that as much as I liked the little juvenile detention center scene. Like I just thought that, like you said, in this fight scene with the kids in the laser tag place, it just kind of looked more like
staged.
Staged rehearsal. Like I don't know if I could do better, but I could.
Ultimately,
I could probably like do about the same.
But the thing about it is, what it comes down to are, I mean, obviously, you know, performers have a lot to do with it, but it also comes down to what the people behind the camera are telling you, because they're supposed to be spotting for what doesn't look good,
right?
And tell you when things don't look right and get it right. But you know, there's obviously budgetary constraints, time constraints, or whatever the case might be. They don't want to be there all night. You know, they're waiting for their lunch to so they can go. Whatever, so they can go home. It's like fight scenes can take all day long. They're complicated things.
Yeah.
So that right there, when dude takes Robbie to the wall, right, and then Robbie runs up the wall, and for no reason,
so cool.
That was fine. What is the objective, right? That's the question.
To get out of it.
No. What's dude's objective? Is he trying to slam Robbie's face into the wall?
Oh yeah,
like,
that's right.
What's the objective? Let's imagine that's what the objective is. He's trying to slam his face into the wall. Okay, fine. But then Robbie runs up the wall, and then he just like plants into the wall himself, and it looked like he threw himself into the wall after that, and that's what just sort of made me giggle. Because there's a lot of cool ideas in this fight scene, but the
that's
execution,
what I was appreciating.
the execution still. Like, watch, he just throws himself into the wall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
totally.
Like,
why?
Yeah.
Why did you do that? And so it just felt a little funny, and you can tell who's like trained. Here, watch this punch. Way over his head. And then he plants it. It's way over his head, and he plants it so Robbie can catch it. He doesn't go for his face, and Robbie pushes it out the way.
Yeah. You at least have to fake that.
Yeah.
Right? Just to give the feeling
and then
danger.
This guy who's bullying Robbie clearly does not have a lot of fight scene experience. He might have martial arts experience. I don't know.
I felt like he seemed like he knew how to swing punches.
He doesn't have fight scene experience.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between actually knowing how to fight versus being able to execute a fight in a movie.
So watch this part where Robbie runs up the wall and does like this Liu Kang kind of back kick to him. He doesn't come in enough for this kick. There's a lot of distance there, and so he was clearly afraid of getting hurt by Robbie, and so he kept his distance instead of coming in and then taking the hit. Like, you're supposed to run up, flex your abs, and breathe out as you take the hit, like, because obviously he's only going to be able to get so much momentum off that wall there. He's not jumping very far back.
Yeah.
And there was ways to fake it too. Like, he doesn't actually have to make contact with him. You could have stacked them so that his foot kind of goes past him, and he takes the hit this way. There's many ways that they could have done that better. I don't know what big old dude is doing walking around in the laser tag place, just like waiting to get punked. Right, it was just a little funny, but maybe it's just because he's got such a huge.
Because he's a big boy, you know, like he moves slowly, but he's got power, I guess. Until a lot of the Cobra Kai team come up and like gang up on him.
Yeah, I think that Robbie, this actor's definitely trained.
Yeah, I think he looks good when he's moving.
Yeah,
you know, he moves well.
He's definitely trained. He looks like he's doing something right. But the trick to a good fight scene is good stunt guys, and I feel like they just didn't have the best of stunt guys for any of this.
Or they just wanted to use the actors as much as possible when they should have just swapped them out.
Well, I don't know why you couldn't hire. I don't know why you couldn't hire an actor that just has that kind of skill. There's plenty of people in Los Angeles who have both. You know, but it's all good. At the end of the day, it's a fun episode. You're not coming here for the raid. You're not coming here.
No, you're coming here for the nostalgia.
Yeah, you're not
and,
coming
like,
here for Rumble in the Bronx.
They gave you the nostalgia in spades in this episode.
Right.
It's really fun.
I get that. I get that. And I appreciate it. I appreciate the episode. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it looked funny, and I gotta call it out.
Of course.
So
I mean, that's what we're here for.
But overall, I like the story of it, and I think that's what resonates at the end of the day. It's like, well, good or bad fight scenes. If the story's really good and it resonates with you, then
yeah, and it's fun. Like I'm enjoying myself. We get to see Miguel have hope now. He's tapping his foot to music. And then I loved when Mrs. LaRusso just comes in there and she's all like mama bear on Kreese's ass. She's like, oh, I'm going to call the cops on you. And then ka-chow, slaps his face. I don't know, maybe we've been watching way too much Dragon Ball Super, but I'm like, wouldn't he have sensed her energy, the intent? He just let her like slap him. He didn't like pa-chow at all, he took that slap like a trooper. But then I was like, oh damn, like if she had been a dude, damn, her ass would have been handed to her.
It's funny you should say that. That would actually have been very interesting if he caught it and sort of scared her out of this. Like he didn't even say shit. He just catches it.
Well, like for being such a badass, how the hell did he let a woman like?
Maybe he wanted it, but
land a hit on her like.
The thing about it is, I get where you're coming from, why you like that scene. It reminds me a lot of Breaking Bad, and I remember being mad in Breaking Bad when I saw that same scene. It was with Walter White's wife. Mm-hmm. She goes to Jesse Pinkman's place, and she's a pregnant woman. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you being such a Karen? Like, just stay home. And so I'm thinking, like, why are you putting yourself... So you know that this guy's a sociopath, and you're going to willingly, knowingly walk in there alone, unarmed, at night, just randomly, and his place is unlocked. It's just sort of like
I know.
It's just
like,
sort of weird.
Like in real life, would I walk into that dojo by myself in the middle of the night? No, are you crazy?
It just every time I see that kind of a scene in a movie, it just makes me cringe a little bit. I saw the same thing in Blinding Faith or something with Sandra Bullock where she won Best Actress.
Oh,
The Blind Side, yeah. She walks up to this gangbanger's house and just like tells him off. I'm like, that ain't happening. Are you kidding me?
That's the superpower of a Karen, okay?
Oh, it's just no.
You believe you have an invincibility vest and you can just walk up to random people and give them a piece of your mind, and no one is gonna slap you back, and no one is like. They're just not going to touch you.
You don't do that. You just don't do that. That's stupid. You don't go into Kreese's studio by yourself, unarmed, no backup, no weapon. Like, you just don't do that. That's stupid.
She's got 911 on speed dial in her back pocket. Don't even think about it, Kreese.
If I found out my wife did that, oh my God. I don't know. That would make me livid. Like, are you stupid? Are you stupid? So you know that this guy is a deadly weapon. A walking deadly weapon. You went in there by yourself. You have no skills.
But he wouldn't hurt me, honey.
You have one skill. It's spending my money. What are you doing? Why are you walking in there?
I work at the dealership too, bitch.
I know. I'm downplaying obviously what she brings to the table, but I'm just saying it's like, come on. Why are you walking in there? I understand you're mad. Get the cops. Don't go to his place. Why are you warning him? Why does he deserve a warning?
Angry.
But
her child.
Then call the police.
Her child is suffering from PTSD because of those bullies.
I really don't see how he can go to jail anyway. It's not like he actually told them to do anything.
That's true.
They have there's no legal...
But maybe they could just slap him with some sort of like, you're not allowed to teach children anymore. You're a menace to society.
For what? He's got a license for fitness instruction, right? And he's got a black belt in martial arts. He's not actually telling them go do this. They're just doing it of their own volition.
Yeah. Although that was interesting in that moment where what's his face, Mohawk Kid, Hawk or
where
Eugene or whatever his name is. Yeah, where you could see he had regret. And so I wonder if that's going to play into anything at all in further episodes. I mean, I'd like it to pay off on some level. Like maybe he's starting to have doubt as to the righteousness of what they're doing, because he just broke his ex-friend's arm. That's messed up.
Yeah, but his friend kind of deserved it.
I know you hate him, but
I was kind of happy his arm got broken.
oh no! At first, I didn't realize he broke. I thought that maybe he just dislocated the shoulder, but like to break someone's arm, that's pretty mean.
Well, when they didn't show anything, and the girl, she's kind of hot, by the way. When the girl calls him, when the girl says pussy, I thought she was talking to Mohawk Kid. Like, I thought that the Mohawk Kid just threw his arm on the ground and just chickened out. I didn't realize he broke it.
Yeah, no, he followed through. Yeah.
But she's like, she's cute.
She's on the right side of wrong for you.
Yeah, she's like, got those perky things, just hanging out while she's like scratching people up and calling.
I know. I was like, God dang! Like you must have some double-sided tape all over your top right now, because nothing is moving out. Like I feel like things are threatening to have wardrobe malfunctions left, right, and center.
I feel like that's the black belt of the show.
Is the double-sided tape holding herself
the
in?
Boobs. That's the biggest distraction. That's your secret weapon.
The secret weapon.
Just, guys look down and
it's like pachow.
You know.
Yeah, you gotta use everything that you got, ladies.
Anyway, this was a fun episode. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon, all notifications. And if you're watching this on Patreon, thanks so much for supporting us here. Very much appreciate you guys. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.